The optimal stride, finding your best time for jogging. Introduction. The rhythmic cadence of footsteps, the invigorating rush of air against your skin, the quiet satisfaction of physical exertion. Jogging is a fundamental exercise embraced globally for its simplicity and profound benefits. However, maximizing the advantages and enjoyment of your runs often hinges on a seemingly simple question: when is the best time to jog? While a universal answer remains elusive, dictated by individual rhythms, schedules, and biological predispositions, scientific insights and practical considerations illuminate certain periods that offer distinct advantages. This narration delves into the diverse time slots for jogging, meticulously examining their respective merits and drawbacks, with a particular lens on the climate and lifestyle considerations relevant to Manakunnam, Kerala. Ultimately, the goal is to guide you towards identifying the most conducive time to integrate this healthy habit seamlessly into your life. The allure of the early morning jog. The pre-dawn hours, before the tropical sun of Manakunnam begins its ascent, hold a unique appeal for joggers. The air is typically at its coolest and freshest, offering a welcome respite from the humidity that often characterizes the region later in the day. This cooler environment can significantly enhance comfort and reduce the perceived exertion of your run. Furthermore, the stillness of early morning often translates to quieter roads and pathways, allowing for a more tranquil and focused workout, free from the distractions of daytime traffic and crowds. Physiologically, jogging on an empty stomach can encourage the body to tap into its fat reserves for energy, potentially aiding in weight management. Mentally, initiating your day with exercise can elevate mood, sharpen focus, and instill a sense of accomplishment that can positively influence the hours ahead. However, embracing early morning jogs requires a strong commitment to waking up early and ensuring an adequate warm-up to prepare potentially stiff muscles for activity. Mid-morning momentum, finding balance. As the day awakens in Manakunnam, mid-morning presents another potentially advantageous window for jogging. By this time, the body is typically fully awake and more limber, reducing the risk of early morning stiffness. While the temperature will be rising compared to dawn, it often hasn't yet reached its peak, offering a more moderate environment for exercise. Mid-morning jogs can provide a valuable energy boost to navigate the rest of your day and serve as a refreshing break from sedentary tasks. The increasing daylight offers enhanced visibility and safety. However, for many, particularly those with fixed work schedules or household responsibilities, consistently carving out time for a mid-morning jog can be a logistical challenge. Public spaces might also begin to see increased activity during this period. The lunchtime sprint, a midday recharge. For individuals with limited time slots, the lunch break offers a convenient opportunity to incorporate a jog into their day. In the context of a potentially demanding workday in Manakunnam, a midday run can serve as an effective stress reliever and a revitalizing break, enhancing focus and productivity for the afternoon ahead. However, several factors need careful consideration. The midday sun in Kerala can be intense, making hydration and sun protection paramount. Time constraints are also significant. Factoring in time for changing, showering, if necessary, and consuming lunch requires efficient planning. Furthermore, finding a safe and suitable jogging route in the vicinity of your workplace is essential. Late afternoon energy, optimizing performance. As the day begins to cool slightly in the late afternoon in Manakunnam, this period often aligns with the body's natural peak in core temperature and muscle function. This physiological advantage can potentially lead to improved performance, particularly for longer distances or more intense workouts. A late afternoon jog can also serve as a healthy way to de-stress after a day's activities and transition into the evening. However, depending on the season, daylight hours might be diminishing, necessitating attention to visibility and safety. Increased traffic and pedestrian activity in the late afternoon could also influence route selection and overall enjoyment. Evening endeavors, winding down with a run. For those with packed daytime schedules, evening jogging after work or other commitments might be the most feasible option. In the slightly cooler evenings of Manakunnam, a gentle jog can be a relaxing way to unwind before bed. However, It's generally advisable to avoid strenuous jogging too close to bedtime, as the stimulating effects of exercise can disrupt sleep patterns for some individuals. Allowing adequate time for digestion after dinner before running is also crucial for comfort. Safety becomes a more significant concern in the evening due to reduced visibility, emphasizing the need for well-lit routes and reflective gear. Conclusion: tailoring your stride to your life. Ultimately, the best time for jogging is not a universally prescribed but rather a personalized decision shaped by a confluence of individual circumstances. Your daily routine, work-life balance, sleep habits, personal preferences, and the specific climatic conditions of Manakunnam, Kerala, all play integral roles in determining the optimal time for your runs. Experimenting with different times of the day will allow you to discern when you feel most energized, motivated, and comfortable. Prioritizing consistency is paramount. Selecting a time slot that you can realistically adhere to in the long term will yield far greater benefits than striving for a theoretically perfect but unsustainable schedule. Whether it's the soft glow of dawn or the tranquil hues of twilight, the most effective time for your jogging journey is the time that seamlessly integrates into your life and fosters a lasting commitment to this rewarding form of exercise.